Kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obvious. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Perez steps away to his left. Boy, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or 2 short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
To throw is Perez. Off the bootleg. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Back to throw. Perez flushed out right. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Off the play fake. Perez. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown.
He's been a frequent target, and with catches like that, one-handed in the end zone. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. How do you break down his... Now Perez throwing to start the drive. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. 3rd quarter, Super Bowl 58. Here's a 2nd and 10 now.
Looking to throw. Perez.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Perez on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And now out comes Minnesota.
And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Off play action. Perez. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon.
And the Chargers are right back in this football game. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
Perez now on first down.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Here's Perez on first and 10. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. Touchdown, Vikings!
KJ Osborne.
65 yards.
And the Vikings are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl.
And now out comes Minnesota. To throw is Perez. Throwing to start the drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Osborne. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession.
Now Perez throwing on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated.
The Vikings head out to take over once again.
Throwing to start the drive. Perez.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
That is intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 23. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
Throwing on first down. Perez.
Finding Hawkinson here on the out route. And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
And they have done it. The Minnesota Vikings are the Super Bowl champions. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the land of 10,000 lakes. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.